Hey everybody, I just wanted to pop in this afternoon before the day got away from me. I'm just going to give here just a second for possibly some people to actually see that I'm live. All right. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about just briefly today is how you think about weight loss is going to determine whether or not you're going to succeed. Okay, so how you think about weight loss makes a big difference. It truly begins in the mind. So having a positive intention and a clear picture of where you want to go is going to determine your success, and that is 100% true. And that's like everything in life. It's business, it's relationships, it's everything. If you go into your um, goal thinking you can't do it, or it's too hard, or I never was able to do it before, then that's going to continue to be your story. And that's how I help women and men. My niche is women, but I can help men get off that roller coaster path that you guys have been on for a very long time. So, all successful people in life had a dream, and it was detailed and thought of daily. That's how it became a reality. You can't just make something happen if you're not thinking about it and have details in your life. So you have to have, again, very detailed goals and a path that your subconscious or your brain is going to be able to follow. So the more detailed your story is going to be or your goals are going to be, the better off you're going to be in reaching those. And here are some tips that you can try to remember every day for yourself to kind of get you started on the right path. So expect to stumble, but don't quit. It is a lifestyle. So that's the first thing to try to think about is it's never going to be 100%. There's going to be ups and downs, and that's okay. But it's a lifestyle choice. Okay. So you're going to focus on behavior goals or how you feel and not the actual weight loss goal itself. Hey, Kate. Hey, Kat. How you doing? Cool. Thanks for coming. All right. So there are a few mantras that you can use to kind of get the brain juices flowing in terms of getting that positivity. And it's not all about positive thinking because that doesn't always work either. But you have to start somewhere, depending, especially depending on type of mindset that you may have. So think about this. I am doing this. So whatever this is for you, doing this not for him or her, but for me. I'm doing this not for today, but for every day. I'm doing this not to feel good in a dress, but to feel good in my skin. These are very different ways to think about things. You want to think more about the long-term benefits. I'm doing this not for because I want to go to the beach and look amazing, but I want to have a good, fresh, open mind. I'm doing this for my mind, so my mind is clear and I feel better about things in life. I'm doing this because um, I'm looking at it in terms of progress, not perfection. So it's about the little wins, not the whole story. You have to take it day by day or week by week, and it's never about perfection. The people that have the hardest time are the ones who are perfectionists and they're the all or nothing attitude, and that will not help you in anything in life. It just kind of keeps getting in your way, and I can help you get through some of that. So again, another thing you can think about is choose your hard. And what I mean by that is everybody has a different um, perception of what is hard for them. So in my case, I'm working with people with nutrition, exercise, and mindset. This example would be walking 20 minutes may be really hard for you, and that's okay. We all have to start somewhere, but then make your hard. Maybe that's 10 or 15 minutes instead of 20 minutes. You just have to make sure you track it and scale it. So those are the big things. Make sure it's sustainable and attainable for you. Your heart is going to be different than somebody else's heart, and it doesn't matter what somebody else's story is because it's your story. It's your story, and it's only your story, and it does not matter what somebody else is doing because nobody knows who you are, where you came from, what your life was like, the things you've had to go through. So again, it's about your heart. You pick your battles, you pick your goals that are relevant to you. And then another thing to think about, since this is talking about mindset, is remember, maybe you don't even know this, your emotions are based off of your thoughts. Your emotions are based off of your thoughts. If you change your thoughts, you change your habits, you change your destination, you change your story. So why not start thinking things a little bit differently and see where that takes you? It takes people a long ways. You'd be really surprised on when you change how you think about certain things in your life, and you sometimes you don't even realize that you are looking at things through a different lens. And then coaching can help you open up that story, open up that view to look at things differently. And it's like, oh, wow, I didn't even realize that I was doing that or thinking that. So I'm just going to ask you a question. Who's ready to change how you look at food and yourself for long-term results? I hope you comment below. Also, if you ever want to give me some topics that you want me to talk about, that would be great too. Thanks again for tuning in, and have a great afternoon or evening wherever you are in the world. Take care.